to address the fact I am extremely aware of the irony that my last video before I stopped posting was about the power of consistency. Boys, how are we? So, like a zookeeper having a bad day, let's address the elephant in the room. I disappeared for 6 months. There's not really any way around it. There's not really a sort of more simple way to put it. That I haven't posted on here since early or middle of November last year. There's a variety of reasons for that, and this video was going to be about sort of going through what happened before I realised two very important things. One, you guys don't care, and two, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what the reasons were. The fact is it happened, and I let the channel die. If you want the 10-second rundown of it, basically I went home November last year for a couple of weeks or for a weekend or something like that. Got back to Canterbury, went to film my video and realised I'd left my camera in London. Done it on my phone before. It doesn't look right. It doesn't even look close to being the same thing. It would have been absolutely pointless trying to make videos on that. And the next time I went back was Christmas. So it was Christmas. I can't really film at home when I've got my whole family there. Then it was exams, then it was assignments, and all of a sudden it was April and I'd completely let the channel die. Honestly, after I missed the first video and sort of that 2 a week had gone out the window, my head sort of went. Honestly, I did really think about packing in the channel, and I mean, when you don't post on YouTube for 6 months, you might as well have packed in the channel. You're starting sort of from zero again. I wasn't loving it. My YouTube wasn't growing really at all. Ironically, the only time I sort of did see some growth was sort of in the 6 weeks before I stopped posting, which I guess was just bad timing. But that's on me. That was because of what I was putting out. I wasn't putting out time and effort into the videos. Any high-ranking YouTuber will tell you that it is near on a full-time job, having a YouTube channel if you're posting consistently. How these guys post every day, I'll have no idea. I was sort of struggling with twice a week. Don't think there was enough consistency in message. I think I was sort of jumping around, not necessarily a lot of topics, but I wouldn't say there was sort of a main theme of my channel. I tried the vlogs, and any of you guys that have watched them, maybe bar one or two, they were abject failures, which is why I did get rid of them in the end. When I came to university for this year, I decided to just do sort of this talking to the camera style video, which to be honest I much prefer. Again, I have no idea how people do these vlog things. They're really difficult, and very time consuming to film. So effectively what I spent the time doing, besides sort of the exams and assignments that I had for uni, which on a side note, I had sort of, because of sort of the time I was putting into the channel, and also likely because of the amount of time I was socialising, my grades had slipped a bit in the first term. So as much as I love this, I need to come out of university with a good grade. So that was sort of where the priorities came in. So alongside sort of the assignments and exams and everything like that, I'd been sort of thinking about how I was gonna put this channel sort of back together, really sort of get some scripts together. And I was always sort of very proud that I didn't want to script these videos, because I think, one, I think you can often tell, and two, I just think it's more authentic when you speak from the heart. But the reality is, even someone who's completely fine on camera like I am, it's actually really difficult, especially since I've got a problem with staying on message, to sort of make a coherent video when you're just sort of shooting from the hip. And I don't think I'll ever be someone who literally sort of writes paragraph for paragraph, reads a paragraph, goes again sort of thing, because for me that is just too automated, and I like to flow. But at the same time, I have to have sort of, if nothing else, bullet points, just to sort of stick to that. Written sort of a load of scripts. I've got a spreadsheet together. One of my really close friends is doing really well on YouTube and has done for a while, so him and I have sort of been meeting up a lot more and going through stuff. But I've started up an Instagram account, and I'm actually posting reels on that daily now. I'm never going to go near TikTok, it's just not my bag, but Instagram reels I've sort of got my head around, so I'm going to try and link that in here. I don't want to do this channel just to get loads of views or just to get loads of subscribers, because I don't think that. I think you should go in with an authentic message and be yourself, and try and just grow organically. and have fun with it. And like I said, there were a lot of days where I sort of wasn't having fun with it. I think one of the reasons I didn't grow really at all in the, bearing in mind it was sort of 18 months I was posting twice a week. Like that's, it might not seem much compared to other YouTubers, but as a YouTuber overall, that's unbelievably consistent. I'm not exactly sure what the stats are for YouTube, but I know for podcasts, 90% of podcasts don't get past 3 episodes, and of the 10% that do, 90% of those don't get past 20. So if you do 21 podcast episodes, you are in the top 1% of podcasters ever. Just a little statistic there. But the point is, I think I got too stuck in the consistency side of things. Like, it was so important to me to get 2 videos out every week no matter what, that the no matter what ended up taking over, and some of the stuff I was putting out was really rushed, really last minute, no effort, not much thought had gone into it. Like, and I was always very honest about that. Like, I was terrible with actually having a filming schedule. I never took the actual filming of the videos seriously enough. Like, I didn't even, bearing in mind I started posting in May of 2021, I didn't even start doing thumbnails till like June of 2022. Like, I was still doing it on iMovie before then. It wasn't until then that I went and got a new program and everything like that, where I could actually edit and do thumbnails and stuff like that. So like I said, just completely like lacking effort. There was a lot of times where I was filming at sort of 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night on the day the video was due out, because I just hadn't planned it and hadn't put a schedule together. So again, sort of with the reboot of the channel, really want to sort of nail down that consistency and film videos maybe even a week or 2 in advance, because again, as much as like I always want to be authentic and sort of keep it, that's just not how you run a YouTube channel if you want to be consistent. I was watching I've sort of watched other YouTubers and gone back to their, like, more about how they built their channel rather than anything else. And some of these guys will sort of film 5, 6 videos in a day, just back to back, and then post them over a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks or something like that. And maybe that was really obvious to everyone else, but I genuinely thought these guys sort of like sat in front of a camera, filmed something, edited it and put it out like I was doing. And it is just the most unbelievably inefficient way of doing things. Even if you want to edit it and post on the actual day, like what a lot of these guys actually do is sort of film 5 or 6, upload them all to YouTube and just set the automatic scheduler. But look, this was just going to be a little video, sort of restart the channel, get back into it, and repost and sort of explain a little bit about what happened. Just to address the fact, I am extremely aware of the irony that my last video before I stopped posting was about the power of consistency. But look, I'll leave it there. That will be the last time that something like that happens. I can make that pledge to you guys. I am committed to this. I do really want to do it. Even if I don't grow in terms of subscribers and things like that, I want to enjoy posting again. And I think with everything I've mentioned in terms of the filming schedule, the scripts, staying on message and everything like that, and really trying to up the quality, I think that's really going to help things. But look, thank you guys for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care, lads.